Imagine if someone got rich off of selling a pet rock. Keep watching. So we live in a world now that makes earning money easier than ever. With the internet and other technologies, we have many more avenues to pursue other than the traditional 9-to-5. But that also means that people who have harebrained schemes to get rich can actually make it happen. In fact, some people have used the most brilliant as well as the most insane ways to get rich. Basically, the following stories are either going to make you shake your head in disbelief or ask why you didn't come up with it yourself in the first place. So without further ado, here are 10 unbelievable ways people got rich. Number 1 is the thrift store find. In 2007, Michael Sparks was browsing through his local thrift store in Nashville, Tennessee, when a rolled-up document caught his eye. Knowing a thing or two about American history, he purchased the parchment for $2.48. Later that week, the document was authenticated and it was discovered that it was in fact an original copy of the Declaration of Independence. He then sold it for $477,000. Out of the 201 copies that were originally printed in 1820, only 31 have ever been discovered. This means that if you're an American garage sale hunter, you could possibly find a copy yourself. Just be careful that you're not swindled into buying something that isn't what they're advertising. Excuse me, is this really Thomas Jefferson's toenail? No, yes it is. And it's only $10. Sold. Don't be that guy. Number 2 is the $1 Million homepage. In August 2005, as Alex 2 was preparing for his first year at the University of Nottingham, he came up with a brilliant idea to help pay for the cost of his education. He set up a website, bought the domain, and laid out an area of 1 million pixels and sold them at $1 each. Ads ranged from online casinos to American brands like Target and even the rock group Tenacious D. After putting the final 1,000 blocks on eBay and earning even more, within 5 short months, every single pixel had been sold and 2 raked in a whopping, prepare yourself, $1,037,100. Kinda makes you wonder what you're doing with your life, doesn't it? Number 3 is the $3 million baseball. Phil Orzerski, a longtime Cardinals fan, was attending the final game of the 1998 baseball season when Mark McGwire hit his 70th home run. At the time, the MLB was consumed with the home run race between McGwire and Sammy Sosa, and the ball that broke the record plopped right out of the sky into Phil's hands. The Cardinal officials knew the value of the ball and attempted to actually force Phil into handing it over, but he held on to it. And not only that, but later auctioned it off for a whopping $3 million freaking dollars. Could you imagine the rush that he felt when it fell in his lap? Wow, that was a great hit. Oh my god, this ball's mine. Get away. I will bite you. I will eat you. Number 4 is the yellow smiley face. When Harvey Ball first drew the yellow smiley face back in 1963 for a client of his PR company, he only charged $45 for the creation. Unfortunately, he never applied for a trademark of the copyright for the smiley, but 2 brothers named Bernard and Murray Spain saw the potential in it and did just that. They attached the phrase "have a happy day" to it, later changing it to "have a nice day," and then began slapping the image on everything from buttons to sweatshirts, stickers, and posters. The yellow smiley swept America in 1971 and soon the world. $50 million in revenue was made by the Spain brothers in just a few short years. As for Harvey Ball, well, believe it or not, he kept smiling and never made mention of any regrets. Never made mention of, which doesn't mean that he wasn't suffering horribly from realizing that he was stupid. Very, very stupid for not capitalizing on this. Huh, the yellow smiley. Yeah, I invented that. Yeah, didn't make any money off of it, but hey, still smiling. Happy every day. Number 5 is the right slice of pizza. In 1994, when the internet was still at its infancy, Chris Clark from Maryland scooped up the domain pizza.com. Now to him, at best, he thought that one day it might attract him a pizza parlor for his business consulting company. He ended up maintaining the domain for $20 a year for 14 years, until one day in 2008, he put it up for auction with a starting bid of $100. The second that pizza.com was listed for sale, every single pizza company in the world went crazy for it, and a bidding war ensued. Chris eventually netted for himself a hot slice of $2.6 million. Now that's thinking ahead. I would hate to be the company that actually bought that. That's a lot of money. Wait, did I reserve MatthewSantoro.com? Oh my god. Number 6 is the Wacky Wall Walker. Before Ken Hakuda would become known as Mr. Fad, an American inventor and television personality, he was an entrepreneur looking for his shot at the big time. His breakthrough came in the mail when his mother gifted his children some sticky toys from Japan. Ken found himself fascinated with the toy and purchased the rights to the product in 1983 for $5,000. He began selling them locally in Washington, D.C. under the name Wacky Wall Walkers, and sales were dismal until a reporter from the Washington Post also found some appeal in the toy. The buzz from a single article began one of the greatest marketing fads of all time. Within just a few months, more than 240 million of them were sold, netting Ken around $80 million. Is that really all it takes to get rich as a single shoutout? Because I'm selling Matthew Santoro bald caps at $50 each. $50 if you want to be a wild baldo just like me. So hit me up. Number 7 is the world's luckiest cafeteria chef. Chef Charlie Ayers was the 53rd hire at a tech startup company and had his interview above a bicycle shop. In the interview, they didn't offer him much. The salary, in fact, was actually half of what he was currently earning, but there were health benefits and stock options. And of course, the owners seemed fun-loving and interesting guys. So he took the job and after 10 years left the company with a cool $26 million in his pocket. What was this company? The company was Google. So it just goes to show you, just because something isn't popular right now doesn't mean you shouldn't invest in it. Like those bald caps I'm selling. I'm just saying. Number 8 is the Pet Rock. You thought I was kidding. The idea for the Pet Rock was conceived by marketing executive Gary Dahl in the 1970s while he was in a bar with his friends who were all talking about the difficulties of keeping up a house pet. A light went off in his head and he began selling rocks as hassle-free pets, complete with a pet training manual and a cardboard box fashioned after a pet carrier, each for $3.95 a piece. And unbelievably, the rocks were an instant hit and turned into one of the greatest fads of all time. Gary managed to sell over 1.5 million pet rocks. Oh, and he did this in only a single year, netting him $15 million in total. Damn, it's that easy? I will soon have for sale pet ghosts in a jar. No, it's not just air. There's ghouls in there, so don't ever open it, cause they'll haunt you, okay? Don't open it, it's not just air, there's ghouls. Ghosts and goblins. Invisible. In the jar. $5.99. Number 9 is the Cardboard Box Queen. Zhang Yan started her own company in 1994 on her savings of only $3,800. She saw an opportunity. With China becoming a global exporter, there would be a large demand for cardboard boxes. So she began purchasing paper from America at low prices and converted into a higher priced product and sold it back to them at a premium. Her genius business savvy made her one of the richest people in China. And in 2010, she was the richest self-made woman billionaire in the world, holding more than $4.6 billion. Off of cardboard? Are you kidding me? These stories are just making me reevaluate my whole life. And number 10 is the serial lottery winner. Experts state that the chances of winning 4 lottery jackpots in a row is more than 1 in 18 septillion, but for Joan Ginther from Las Vegas, the odds seem to always be in her favor. On a trip home to Texas where she visited family, she popped into a lottery store back in 1993 and won $5.4 million in that lottery. Then she did it again in 2006, this time winning $2 million. Then in 2008, she wins again for $3 million this time. Seriously, how can somebody win that many times in a row? Oh wait, she won again. In 2010, she won the biggest jackpot yet, $10 1 million. Now, naturally, there is a ton of speculation surrounding Joan's methods, given the fact that she refuses to speak about her good luck and also has a PhD from Stanford in mathematics. There's a lot of theories out there, but obviously she knows something about statistics that the rest of us don't. Man, I took statistics in university and they never covered this. I feel like I got ripped off. And that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, remember to subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Same bat time, same bat channel. Love you guys. Bye!